Got it. Almost there. Let me copy the questions for us. Maybe I need to split in two groups. Yeah, as I imagine. All right. Okay, Bruna, no worries. I appreciate your presence. All right, so let me copy the questions and split in two groups. 7. Let me paste here the first part and the second one. I think the last questions is the best. Not exactly the last, but the you can choose, you know, you have a lot of options here for you to choose. So guys, good afternoon. I hope everyone can hear me well now. Let me see if is everyone here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, all right. So I'm gonna explain. Someone here is our first time on TNT. I don't think so, right? But I will say every time I gonna explain what is Talk and Talk, because someone can let me see, by the way, if we are on YouTube. Oh yeah, we're. So guys, what is TMT? Talk and Talk, or TNT, is a platform for practice not only English. This immersion is about English, but you can practice other idioms, you know. Here is specifically for English. Today the topic could be about children conversations questions, you know, like some topics for you think. I think is easy vocabulary, not so difficult. And practice your English with confidence. Don't need to worry about concern about mistakes. It's the part of the process. And it's not a class, so no one here gonna teach you, gonna correct you, you know, just be yourself, enjoy. And I'm gonna explain in small groups, you know, and then we can have more time to practice and be respectful with each other. And then yeah, and I bring you back like 10 minutes before the end, 10 minutes before the 4 p.m. So everyone can see the questions, right? So before every meeting, always introduce yourself. If you one day I forget here, or another immersion, the host is always introduce yourself. Just one person to guide the conversation. I think it is a good experience for this person also to practice more differently our English, you know. So of course this person also participate of the discussion. I give your answer, and yeah, don't has correctly, no, even wrong. Just feel free, and let me create these small groups to break out rooms. Oh, here we go. We are in 2 groups. I think that's okay. Create. All right, and perfect. Let me delete this run. Guys, accept the invitation, and I see you later, alligator. Open all rooms. Oh, perfect. Forget to say this. I forgot, Bruna. Today you only participate. Let me move. Mars, I'm gonna move you for another group, all right? Move. Marcia, did you receive the invitation? Perfect. Let's start. Alberlin, I pronounce it correct your name.
Yeah, it's correct.
So tell me where you're from and. Oh
So,
yeah, Bruna, I forgot. So Alberlin, please tell me where you're from and feel free to introduce yourself. And I hope you enjoyed this afternoon. Go ahead.
okay. So, good afternoon, guys. I'm Alberlene. I'm from Fortaleza, but my friends call me Belle. It's more easy. Yeah. So, I live in Salvador nowadays. I'm 28 years old. I live with my sister. I just have dogs. I don't have kids at the moment. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. In this moment, that's it.
Nice. And what do you do for a living?
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm working the moment, but it's my rest. Yeah, I'm a military. I work like
Oh,
a air traffic
nice.
controller. Yeah.
Pretty nice. So it's a pleasure having you here with us. So welcome. And Bruna, I know today you participate only listening. I'm sorry, I split you in another group and then I remember. So feel free to stay here with us. And I hope you enjoy it and take care of this child with you. So, Gabriele, welcome, and please tell me where you're from and anything else you want to introduce yourself. Feel free.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Gabriele. I'm 25 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I have a degree in radio and television, but I'm not working right now. And I have a cat. I live with my parents, and I want to be a polyglot one day. And that's it.
Pretty nice. Thank you, Gabriele. Bruna, I know you are only listening, but if you for in the middle of the our meeting in your time here, if you want to open your microphone, feel free. All right. So I'm Johnny Harrington. I'm 26-year-old, almost 27 in some 2 weeks, I guess. 20 April 2025. It'll be my birthday. Uh, I'm a Christian. I live in Osasco, São Paulo. I have a dog. Her name is Lola. Is very she's cute but a little messy, like, but we love her. And I have a girlfriend from Bahia. She lives in Itabuna, closer than Ilhéus. Go to Bahia next month. Yeah, my last time there was February in Carnival. Yeah, and then she come from here in this month, my birthday, and then I go to for there next month. Pretty nice, Bahia. So basically, uh, that's it. I study. My major was electrical engineering. I study at USP, and nowadays I started my master degree. Is a very challenge for me. Uh, but I like study this area, especially electricity markets. Understand European markets, American markets. So I had a lot of things to study. So let's start with the questions. Berlin, I you before. Feel free to answer. You're not obligated. But I'm gonna ask you uh the first question number one. Why do people decide to have children, and why do people decide not to have children? And I have a question for you especially because we have three women here, three women, and I like to curious. Do you plan to be a mom one day, or is not something that you wish? So feel free to answer, right?
Yeah. So I expected to be a mother in the future. Yeah. But in this moment, I'm not feel prepared. But I think the other women don't be prepare to be a mother or become a mother. Yeah. And yeah, answer the question. I think sometimes the people don't decide they have a children, just have it's it's sad because I think it's important you have a plan or organize organize yeah, and think
Mm-hmm.
about education, about financials, and a lot of other things. And that's it. But I want to be a mother in the future. But
Nice.
in this moment, I don't live with my family. I just live with my sister. So I don't have. I'm single, so I think it's important to have partners, yeah, and have a good environment like parents and a good family to give a support. But it's a ideal environment. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I know, and the reality it's very different, and can be I can be a good mother alone, but it's so hard to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, good answer. You said something important. Some people don't simple don't decide, they don't plan, but some things happen, you know. And by the way, like for example, my mom was mom basically in a teenager age, you know. She was only 15 and she was pregnant about me, you know, and then today my mom is a great great mother, you know, like so I born when I born my mom was only 16. Was really hard, you know. But my mom, I know that they feeling out how difficult to create uh a son by alone. My father's nowadays more presence, but yeah, I really know this my reality is so common in Brazil, unfortunately, you know. But yeah, it just a good answer. Thank you for Arlen, and thank you to answer another. I like the idea. Some people, some women don't want to be modern. That's okay also, you know, just curious them. I think it is important
Yeah,
to have the
I
environment.
think that's for prepare. Maybe you want to be a dad in this. Maybe so. Yeah.
That's something that I wish. It's one of my
Okay.
dreams one day. Like I want to be a father, you know, but
Yeah,
not
I
for a while,
confess.
definitely. Yeah. So thank you, Arlen. Bruna, I'm gonna ask you, and feel free to put in the chat, all right? Do you plan to be a mother one day? Are you training? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm training in the sense of because you are with a child now, right? And let me know if you want to contribute with the question number one, all right? Oh, I'm gonna listen. Bruna said, in my case, I can see myself with a child. Hello. I think it is a huge responsibility. Yeah, definitely. And you need to learn to no longer be your own priority. And was mentioned, people don't always choose. Well, it just happens. Yeah. But I want I want a dog or a parrot. Great, Bruna. Yeah, be a mom of animals is not so different, of course. More simple in some case, but it's necessary a lot of cares, you know. But thank you, Bruna, for sure. Uh, and you, Gabriele, let me know if you have plans, if it is one of your dreams to be a mom one day. I think especially for a woman, for a man, you don't need to stop your life like your career, not necessarily. For a woman, it's more you need to organize more, you know, like it's more responsibility. So let me know, Gabriel, if he is one day you plan, and about the question number one, feel free also to answer.
So yeah, the society put in us woman high pressure in this subject of being a mom. Like we have to stop our life and sacrifice our careers and a lot of thing projects, and a lot of men's don't have to go through the same. I in my opinion it would it should be equal parts of work, you know. And yeah, that's complicated. But for me, I think I want it. I want to be a mom one day. Um, but I think a lot about adoption, because I don't know if I want to get pregnant because it's a lot of work. And I imagine in adoption it's a beautiful thing to do, and there is a lot of kids needing a home. So I think about that adoption. I don't want to get pregnant, I think.
Oh, pretty nice. Thank you, Gabriel, for your answer. And you mentioned two things I like too much, like in the beginning about the society, this pressure. I totally agree with you, especially if a woman is looking for a job. They sometimes usually to ask, oh, you are a mother, have children, how many? And this not usual to ask for a man. So I think in some interview, so
Mhm.
just only a small example, but I know it's much more harder than this. And about adoption, yeah, this is a good thing. My girlfriend want, that is something that we talk because of course it's a lot of responsibility, and is a bureaucracy way but I think he has this option also, and is something that you need to talk with your partner, not right, not only you, but yeah, I think it is a very beautiful attitude, and yeah, and thanks so much, Gabriele.
Mm.
So let's move. Sorry, do you wanna add something, Gabriele?
No, just agreeing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, guys, I'm gonna follow the questions, but you don't need to be fixed. If you want to add something, that's add a commentary, feel free to open your microphone. All right. So, oh yeah, Gabriele already answered the question number three, and I appreciate. So let me ask you, are you trying to make different questions for different of you guys? So let me choose. All right. Question number 12, Albert. It is a good reason to have children to avoid being lonely later in life. Do you think it is so selfish, or do you think it's reasonable?
Yeah, in the first moment, I think so. It's a little, but because it's not the main purpose you're in your life, it's not like an investment, or yeah, but I think it's a consequence. Yeah, have one parents in your future to take care about you. But in the first moment, I think to have a children, it's something about love, or you deliver yourself about other person. I don't know that's verb,
Mm-hmm.
it's expression, but it's about love. It's about to you have a different skills or development in your life, different purpose, and you have purpose of have give education and love to the other person. Yeah, but it's not just about to don't avoid to be alone. I think
Yeah.
it's a little selfish in my opinion. I don't know, but yeah, I need to confess. Sometimes I think about that. Oh my gosh, in the future maybe I will be alone, and it's not so good. But I think when you think about the future, or about when I will be an old person, we need to, yeah, I think it's not depend about your children. Yeah, you don't need to be a children to um, have um, for the other person take care about you in the future. Yeah, you can love all the persons, yeah, and receive that in the future. I think is that it's I don't know
Good, good.
if I explained very well.
No, yeah, totally. And I think I agree because if you have a children, of course, especially if you don't has a special needs, but one day you expect your children, or a daughter or a son, one day you marry, you construction her family, his family. So if you want not be alone, you need a partner, no, a child. Of course, it's important one day for take care of you, but one day you like mother nature, like the birds, created the sun, the puppy for the world, so not to be together uh for the rest of your life, yeah. All right, all right. Bruna, let me ask you for you put in the chat. Uh, let me see. Uh, Bruna, I think this question match with you. Question number 4. Does family need children to be considered a family? Or can a couple without kids be a family? So type here for the.
Do you listen me?
Oh
You
yeah,
hear
go
me?
ahead. Yeah.
I'm taking silence place here.
All right.
And in my opinion, I don't consider to the family to be media children. And when you have someone you can, how to say, contar, tipo, parceria, parceiro.
To count, but I don't know if in this case. But I
Yeah,
understand. I'm not
you
sure now
understand?
for choice. Yeah.
I'm thinking the context family is so one person with one animal, for example, one pet, or a couple to have to make help each other. I'm thinking the children is not for necessary in your life.
I see. I see. Fair, fair. And I think you can use the term to consider. I'm not sure.
Consider.
Because I'm not sure if you to consider a partner. I forgot the example in your phrase, but anyway, thank you,
Okay.
Bruna. I appreciate. So Gabriele, let me ask you. And I leave you girls free to choose a question. If you want to answer some questions, just tell me, Johnny, I want to answer this question, all right? This facility for me, so you don't need to hold only me to choose. But Gabriele, let me ask you, question number 7. Is overprotection of children a problem? Should children be exposed to more risks? And are children being kept in a bubble wrap? It's like, like bubble wrap, saco de bolhas, assim. So feel free to answer.
Um, so yeah, overprotection it's a problem, can be a problem because you don't let the kid live and learn because they are discovering the world and they it's protection in what is one thing, but overprotection it's when you don't let the kid uh leave, make mistakes, learn from mistakes, and that's a problem. And I think we need risks to learn, to develop. Um, Even when kids get dirty
Hmm.
and the stuff are exposed to the nature or anything, they are creating um I don't know how to say it, anticorpos. So
Yeah,
it's
special protection. Yeah, I
yes.
see.
So
Uh-huh.
it's important for the development. So yeah, so overprotection it's a problem. I don't know if I think it might be some parents are overprotective with the children. I don't know if the question asks if the children are being kept in a bubble wrapped. I think it depends of the family. I think depends of the parents. There are a lot of risks on. It's funny because there are parents that don't let the kids to go outside or go out with friends, but don't care what what they are seeing on the internet, for example,
Yeah.
and that's a really problem. So we should pay attention to that.
Yeah, you said something very important about this world, this environment on virtual, the internet. Yeah, is if the parents don't pay attention about it can be a huge problem. So very good answer. And Yeah, I think it is. If you try to put your son, no, I don't want you. He, this is a part of the process to learn, to grow, to be frustrated. You know, you can never receive everyone you want. You know, it is the life. If you one day the real life you're gonna choose in the you're gonna teach in the in some way, you know, even a father try to avoid, but he'll give a contact to your son, he'll give a contact with the school. Yeah, I don't like this idea overprotection. Of course, you're like parents, you need the protection of your children, but you can't avoid everything. So yeah,
Yeah.
I really like your answer. Thank you, Gabriel. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Oberlin, you said something about expenses stuffs. So let me ask you, what it makes so expensive to raise a child these days, in your opinion?
The most expensive and to take care about children. That's it. The
Yeah,
question?
not need only one thing, but you can list, in your opinion, what makes so expensive, like school, that is the stuff.
Yeah, I think the education it's more expensive. And the other thing, it's about the time, yeah, because nowadays we are a lot of things, yeah. For example, I don't have children, but my day it's full, yeah. Sometimes I don't have time to me. And so it's not just about money, but it's about emotional things, yeah. So yeah, but talking about money, it's like I need to have a good um a financial situation
Mm-hmm.
to provide some things for my kids. Yeah, it's something like that because I need to be good to give education for my kids. And but in answer your question, I think the education is more expensive, and yeah, I think that's it. And it's not about to the food or when you talk about the children, it's normal children or don't have any um, special situation.
Parents, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but I think the education it's the most expensive nowadays, and there are a lot of things like clothes and yeah, but the education is more important in the moment and give time for the child. It's important. Yeah.
Yeah, the question try to say expensive. We try to conciliate, not to relationate with money. But yeah, you said something very important: time, quality of time, because we see a lot of rich fathers with rich parents. They have a lot of money. They don't have good time
Yeah,
with their children.
yeah, it's like change your time for to because you it's like you sell your time, yeah, to give money, so receive money, and sometimes you are very worried about money and don't have time for give attention or have a time quality with your kids.
Nice. Berlin, I know Ceará, Fortaleza, and these states is a reference for education. Like a lot of people pass in ITA and another very difficult exams. So I know these states is very good in education. I think public education also, and I want to know about you with this background. How was your education, and what do you think about homeschooling? I don't know if you know already know this concept. Basically, the parents try to not put to they don't want to put your kids in the traditional school. You know, they prefer to teaching by home in home. So what do you think?
I don't know it's possible, yeah, but I think it's possible, yeah, in Brazil to do that, but yeah, it's so hardly to keep education um like at home, yeah, because nowadays the parents normally pay to go to the school, normally school, conventional school. And that's sometimes it's good for the parents because the parents need to work or don't have any support to give the kids. And in my opinion, in my case, I think I study in public school, and it's not a lot of don't have a lot of structure, a good structure, but I had good teachers. Yeah, and that's the difference. It's because it's something about necessity. Yeah, so because we know the education, it's so important to change your real life, or yeah. So because of that, we study a lot, or yeah. But it's not just about the Ceará. It's about it's about mindset, yeah, of the persons. But yeah, in the Ceará, we have that conception. I think that.
Nice, pretty nice. Yeah, I think I don't know about the regulation about homeschooling, but I think I'm not sure if it is legal for a while. Basically, I don't know if the MEC recognize this like like a study. But okay, just ask to curious. And thank you. Let me see, Bruna. Let me see. Uh, different question, Bruna. If the question number 10. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Like the question the kids usually to do, for each other. So,
Uh,
feel free.
I think I'm choosing the power of to be any potential, omnipotent. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, good
Omnipotent.
one. Are you try? Let me.
One
Are you start?
second. Think. Omnipotent. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're almost done. Yeah, great.
Because I am to be that personal, the personal to have a control about everything, to study and take care of myself, and to make it more best my work, and because that I am have to make it that superpower. You
Good.
understand?
Yeah, I totally understand. In my case, I just say I would like to know how it is to fly, has this power. I think
I'm
everyone,
I'm thinking about it that, but everyone choose that question, and
yeah, curious.
I have make a difference.
Great, great. You are authentic, yeah. I see.
Mm.
So thank you, Bruna. And Gabriele, let me ask you, question number 11. If you could travel back in time, where and when would you go and why? It's a difficult question. So if you don't have nothing in mind, just say something if you want.
It's hard because I'm sure that I have a lot of things that I would like to have seen, but I can't think of anything right now. Um, Maybe some historical moments, maybe some to resolve some mysteries that we don't know
Oh,
what happened.
interesting.
Maybe, yeah, it could be if I could be a fly or a little animal to see it, but go back in time and watch it. Some of these things or important moments to
For
the
history.
history,
Uh-huh.
or I don't know, just a show of the artist that I like and it's already gone. Would be nice too.
Nice. Pretty nice. Thank you. In Albert, let me ask you the question number 9. if raising children were free, how many children would you like to have?
Um, what means like free? We're free.
Like I mean, if we said it's so much expensive nowadays for create a son.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you don't have to worry
Okay,
about
yeah.
yeah.
So maybe one school, a lot of children. No, no. No, it's because there are a lot of emotional work. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, and you need pay attention, you need give time, and yeah, I think maybe, yeah, 4 or 5. It's depend. I need to work. I will have time like at home to give
yeah.
attention.
Good points to
And
consider.
yeah, because okay, I have all the money to do that, but I have time to do that, or I'm able to give education, because education is not just okay, you need go to the school and when you come back, it's not just about that. Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's about love and about other things, and to teach important thing about the life. But maybe 4 or 5, I think. Just that,
Interesting.
yeah.
But now in normal condition, how many children do you plan like one, two?
Just 2. Yeah,
That's okay, good enough.
just 2.
All right, interesting. So Bruna, I will ask you the question number 11 that I made for Gabriele. I think you another subject you already answered something like that. So let me try another question. Uh, let me see. Has any question that you want to answer, Bruna? So,
I like it that 11
all right. So, uh,
because
go ahead.
I am a person, nostalgic person, and every day I thinking about it back in time, and make a change in my life. But I have afraid of that because when I thinking about that, I'm thinking is okay. If I don't have commit mistakes in the past, I don't learning with that in the future. Okay, it's so cliche. It's cliche, but and if I back in my is about it everything in my past.
Yeah,
I'm
anything.
thinking I'm come back to my 16 years old when I finished the ensino médio. I forgot.
High school. Yeah.
High school. Yes. Uh, I'm Becky, and I'm telling with that girl. I'm taking, I'm taking 2 slappings in her face, and I'm talking about it. Wake up for your life and make
Oh.
your only choose it. Don't listen every anyone to talking about it a lot of things to you, and so relax and choose better. I'm coming back.
Oh, interesting. I'm curious to know if you like this question, if you could travel back in time. Why
Mm.
you didn't like the choose that you make, or do you like
No,
choose another career, another stuff things to study?
yes, I'm choosing other career. I am starting my college more more early, early, é cedo, né? Early é
Uh-huh.
cedo.
Yeah, yeah.
Ok. Tarde, eu esqueci como se fala. Mais tarde.
Later.
Later, I will start in the college more later, and yeah, I have a lot of things.
But come on, you die with 30
Yeah,
years old, like you are so young. So I think yeah, I totally understand you and I respect, of course, her answer. But I feel
Yes.
in a certain way, this background form the Bruna who you are today. You know, like it was important for forming your character. I think nothing it is so. Oh, I lost my time. No, I think it was even if you didn't like it nowadays. I didn't like the major that I did,
Yeah.
but I think in a certain way you has another point of view. You know, you can compare. Imagine if
Yes.
you want if you
Yes.
choose directly your career you are nowadays like software developer. I guess right. So
Yes.
maybe one day you never see how boring is another thing. You know how boring. So yeah, I just try
Mm.
to look to this point of view. I think,
Yes,
but I
they have
totally
a
understand
reason.
you.
You have
Yeah,
a reason.
thank
And
you.
I'm totally comfortable with that today, but
Uh-huh.
in the
Was more problem.
nowadays, but
Uh-huh.
I don't. Nos dias atrás eu não estava assim.
I see. I
But
see.
thank you. You share of
My,
your point
mm,
of
my,
view.
my pleasure. Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah. Thank you for sharing. And Gabriele, let me know if you share the same feelings of Bruna or that's okay. What do you think? I think you already answered about travel back in time, but I think here the question is more. We are creating this question now, more about choose that you made in your life. Like that, are you do you regret that something that you made when you was a child or a teenager or
Yeah.
that's okay.
No, I think we all have regrets. If I could go back in time in my life, I would. I wish I could make some things different, but I'm also afraid of the butterfly effect because
Oh
you
yeah.
never know. You never know because maybe you think your life is not good, but it could be worse. So I would be afraid of this, making these changes, and but yeah, I also did a major in a area in a field that I don't know if I want to keep it, and sometimes I feel I know it's dumb, but sometimes I feel old to start again. I'm only 25, and I sometimes I feel old to start again to studying and make this transition career, but I know it's dumb, and um I have learned lessons during my first degree. So it wasn't a totally waste of time. And anyway, I think I was too innocent, inexperienced, immature in that time. So if I did made the course a different course, maybe I wouldn't get the results that I'm thinking, because maybe I was too young and I wasn't prepared for college. Maybe that was the problem. I don't know. So I think I need to stop looking back so much and regret and think what I'm going to do now, because I know this feeling of being old is dumb, is like the society things that society
Yeah.
puts in our heads, and I have to keep look forward. I think we all have.
So I oh my bad. Are your reaction? I love it. Your answer and yeah, we can't change our past, right? Even if we regret something, of course, all we have some things that we regret. Maybe spend more time with person that we love and maybe pass away, and a lot of some reasons. So and yeah, we don't plan to die tomorrow. So yeah, you're totally right, and I think it is so sometimes unfair. We nowadays I have this mind, we have this mind, and you want to put well, you want to compare with when we were 10, 10 years ago, like was another mind, another mindset. And like imagine you with only 17 or 18, you need to decide what the major you wanna choose for you following the rest of your life. It is too much pressure, in your in our shoulders. So sometimes you be correct, you be nice, sometimes not. So that is it's never too late to change. I know a lot of lawyers, they are changing totally your major. No, I think it's never late for you try something new, right?
Yeah,
Good.
totally.
All right, let me bring the guys back. Oh, Oberlin, she live. Let me bring the guys back. So let me. Are you? Let me close our rooms. So let me see. Let me see. Josephine. I think we answered a lot of questions today. I like it. Uh,
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah, it was nice to talk about these questions. I miss my time when I was a child, because I remember in my street here I was getting with the another guys, soccer, peão, I don't know, pão, I don't know how to say it in English, bolinha de gude. I never liked pipa, you know, but yeah, I don't know. Do you miss something that you usually should do when was a child, like uh how can I say boneca? Is something common for a
Doll.
girl's story?
Doll.
Oh, doll, yeah, like Barbie doll. I don't know if you like these stuff.
No,
Hey guys, yeah, go ahead, Gabriela, please, please.
uh, yeah, I have dolls. I have have I don't know how to put in the past, but yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, that
I'm
Is everything okay?
was funny. I was
What
scared.
happened here?
Oh, I see.
I sell
Uh,
my dolls to buy MP4, MP4.
I
what
miss
you made?
I sell, vendi my
Oh,
dolls, my Barbies for to buy
MP4.
MP4.
I see.
the smart one. My childhood. I miss the free time, the simple times. We didn't have like much of a responsibility, but yeah, that was the things that I miss more than the toys.
I see. I see. Interesting. Yeah, we don't have these concerns we have now, like this adult life. So yeah. All right, guys, welcome back again. Oh, I'm curious. How can I pronounce your name? Haik Junior? I'm correct. The
Exactly.
pronunciation.
So
Great.
how do I pronounce your name? Is Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny Harrington, or in Portuguese you say Johnny Harrington, just for free, but never Harrington. We need to say like the ha. But I'm
Johnny
just kidding.
Hamilton. It's a nice
Yeah,
name.
that's it. Thank you, bro. And Heike, I think I never saw your name. Is authentic. And please share how was your experience, and if you like it or not. And let me ask you, if one day you plan to be a father, or if you already has children, of course. I don't know.
Well, my experience in talking with Bruno and Marcio was very positive. They have different experiences and visions. So that's not the first time that I participate on Talk Talk, but I am a little bit tourist because it's like 2 months that I could not participate here, but I really enjoy Talking Talk.
Nice.
And well, now it's not part of my it's not part of my life to have children because as I share with Bruno, I am learning to take care of me now with 24 years old.
Interesting point.
And for me, like I would have to change my entire life to taking care of other person. You know,
But what one day is something that you wish or not?
Now I can even imagine in the next 10 years because
I see.
I cannot think what is going to have like the next 10 years. So
Fair.
it's not
Yeah.
like it would change my entire life. So that's it.
Yeah, you said something interesting because if you don't take care of us first, imagine if you are prepared to take care of a kid, a children, you know. So I think this demonstrates responsibility, you know. Your child can first of you, your mind, your body. So good point. Oh, guys, before we continue, I put in the chat our survey. So please, it's very important for us to give your feedback. All right. So after the meeting here, you can click and just give your note if you want to share your comments, some comments also. All right, thank you. And Marcio, how are ya? And let me know how was your experience, if you like the topic, and if you are a father or not, or if one day you plan to be a father. Not only about pets, you know, because I know you have some dogs, but I'm talking about a human, a baby human.
Yeah, about the topic was amazing. Hours, you know. Yes, I have a children, but it's in Brazil. It's very. I said it with my friends. It's very difficult, you know, and education and food. Yes, it's very expensive, but
Yeah.
it's good and children because I have a children. So I said. I have a band in my house, you know. Yes, I enjoy the moment. Yeah, nice.
Nice. And you don't need to pay for the tickets, right? It's totally free for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. All right. Thank you, Marcel. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, Heike, also. And Bruno, my friend, tell me, how are you and how was your experience? And let me know if I'm sure you don't have a baby, right? But let me know if one day you plan to be a father or not. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm the same as Haik. I don't plan to have a baby for the next 10 or 15 years, something that I don't know if I can deal with. I can. It's hard to take care of my life and take care of my children. Is a lot of responsible. For example, to take care of a dog is a lot of responsibility. My dog is starting to be blind, and he's had a lot of diseases, and he's 11 years, so it's hard to take care of this, to deal with this. So a child is something that we need to have more carefully, more. I don't
Yeah.
know. I forgot the word, but it's
Yeah.
something. It's different. Maybe it happens. I can't say that this cannot happen. I have a girlfriend. We don't plan this, but maybe this can happen.
I see.
I don't know. Let's see. And I like the topic. It's good topic. We also start to philosophize about other things. You know,
Great.
we can. It's a good topic to go deep about other things, about our society. So I enjoy it.
What about you, Johnny?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Be a father is one of the things that I wish too much. And I was thinking in your answer, Bruno and Heike, about uh we like men, we don't need to worry about the time. Like if you want to be a father is 60 years old, the masculinity is not impossible, not something possible for have be a father. But for woman has a short time, they need to decide. Like I mean, if for a woman, she decides to be a woman, a mom to with 40 is more complicated, be a pregnant, more delicate. So we are privileged to choose when we want to, of course. So, but be a father is one of the things that I one of my dream one day. But of course, about the number, I talk with my girlfriend. I think you need invest not only money but a lot of time in education, quality of time. Maybe two for me is enough. Three the maximum. But yeah, God's will, everything. But let me ask you for our girls in the group. Bruna, feel free to share with the others what your experience here in the main room, and tell why you don't want to be a mom if you want, of course.
I really love it participating in this conversation. I'm so feeling comfortable every day I'm participating that. And I don't have a dream of to be a mother. I think I don't live in way to make a more to cutie with children. I'm like to spend enough my time in so preocupada with myself. And is that the reason I don't like to be a mother? Because why you talking about it? We don't have a choose to not to change our body. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't thinking about it.
I see. Thank you, Bruna, for your honestly answer. And Gabriele, feel free also to share with the others your experience here, if you like the topic, and of course, if you want to share why you one day you expect to be a mom, feel free also.
So I enjoyed the conversation. It was fun, and especially the part of where we think about superpowers or this kind of stuff. And I said about the children, having children, that I think about it, but I think about it more in adoption, because I don't want to get pregnant. So I think about adoption. I think it's a beautiful act, and for me, I imagine myself in that way, I think. And that's it. I love the conversation.
And I love you guys of the time with you. Thank you, Bruna, Gabriele, Bruno,
Thank
Haik,
you.
Marcio. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and don't forget to answer the questions very quickly. And I see you next Sunday, right? Bye bye,
See you.
guys. Thank you.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.